1,000 registered voters, and these are basically the opinion elite. These are your members and prospects that you're trying to target every day in your individual states. So they were all C-level executives. These are all decision makers. So here's the question about maternity and paternity leave. 72-9 for increasing maternity leave. Mandating paternity leave was 82-7. When we asked about paid sick time and then time off for caring for family, again, very consistent, 73-16 and 83-5. That one might be the biggest spread on the right. We also asked about predictive scheduling. Again, we had to do, this one was not quite as well known as raising the minimum wage. We had to do a little bit of setup. But even when you explain it, 78-11, again, an overwhelming winner. So here's minimum wage, 80-8. So what do these results all have in common? Well, quite frankly, they're all empathetic. If you ask about them in isolation, of course we want to take care of people who are caring for a loved one. Of course we want to give folks more benefits or more leave or more income. So what we'll try and do is actually give you a few helpful hints on how to actually combat these in your states. A lot of you guys have minimum wage battles at the state level. If you are fighting those fights, the best way to fight it is to not talk about the minimum wage. If you can, turn it into a federal issue and talk about expanding the earned income tax credit. And we'll get into this later as well. When you have a minimum wage fight, you have to come back with some kind of positive solution. You simply can't say we're opposed to the minimum wage. You actually have to have an alternative to make a credible argument, and this is the best one that we found. So we asked some language questions. This was the clear winner when it talked about paid leave policy. This is from the National Partnership for Women and Families, and they do a great, this is a perfect, I wouldn't have changed anything about this statement. Nearly everyone will have to take away from work to deal with a serious personal or family illness or to care for a new child. Our nation's public policies are failing to meet the needs of workers and their families. Laws providing paid family and medical leave allow workers to meet their health and family needs without jeopardizing their economic security. Perfect language.
Here's one from Kurt Bauer in Wisconsin. He says, per the special interest comment that was just made, what should we refer to ourselves as?
Well, not special interests. Obviously. Now, if you can talk about representing small business owners or representing job creators and use numbers. You know, if you have 20,000 members, use that number. Say, we represent 20,000 job creators in this state.